It is 1:30 a.m. Kubin, right? Kubin. Um, and you know what's another Kubin? I do want to finish the story, but at the same time, I kind of want to do the pure fiction. So I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna do it? So maybe I can finish the story today. I can burn 2, at most 3 hours, hopefully, and maybe that's enough. Uh, right. I saw this and I'm like, I feel like I'm getting spoiled. I saw that thing and I'm like, that definitely sounds like a spoiler thing. Oh, you can actually see who your friends send you. You can actually stalk which friend doesn't appreciate your building. That's very nice. I just want to double check whether my timing is correct. I always feel like I'm missing. 382. Yep, correct. Okay. Let me quickly check on Robin. Okay, so I found more of the resource. I will try to get more of this. I gotta get a lot of them, and a lot of them can be made. Yeah. Okay. Can I get this yet? I need Ascension 6. To get Ascension 6, I need... need more passes. Okay, so I'm gonna spend today, and I'm gonna use... For tomorrow, I'm gonna start using the field to just get speedrun the farming, so I can get the resource for... Because I'm gonna use her to... I'm gonna use her again. I'm gonna use her to do stuff, to do the pure fiction. Because it's like one last star I need in order to complete. Anyways, we're gonna go right back into the story. I did criticize quite a lot for yesterday. Hopefully, it all panned out well. I do like to criticize a lot, nitpick a lot on story. I won't say I'm like the most knowledgeable in terms of like storytelling, but as a consumer, as a person who play game.
Right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
This is just my opinion, just my thoughts, and my thought and opinion can change, so let's see. Okay. I want to collect the collectible. TM. I swear they never put TM on So Glad used to.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established.
Sure.
I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then.
Why can't
lured
you
here
still
by
be
the
that?
watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days, and the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish, and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Nah, we'll win. I feel like this is the second time they say that. They let us have a choice. Can we get the ball rolling already? I ain't got all day, capiche. Rest assured, we're gonna take an L in this. I can feel it. It is a hard choice. What the fuck does capiche mean again? Now we win.
That's the trailblazing
I
spirit.
fucking.
How about
I don't know
you,
why.
Miss March?
I just see Miss March like this, and she have
Hello,
like empty
everyone.
brain.
Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speed run world record.
Sure you do.
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Oh, how nice of you.
Ah, a wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Okay, Mom.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from,
Okay.
with unique challenges on each route.
Okay.
And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled.
Okay.
Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Wow. I'm so excited for this.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
How nice.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's do this. Say what now? I got to pair with Firefly and there's no cash. It'll be a shoe-in with me around. Hold up. Has any of you even bothered to ask me for my consent to this? That is true. Consent is important.
Time's ticking. Just listen to the grown-ups.
There's like 1 here.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Picture. I mean, collectible. Hi, boss Raid. I'm lazy to find your bird.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dream Play Fantasia.
That's
In
the
this
longest
stage,
title
you can
ever. What the
choose
fuck?
Between 2 challenges: the School of Acting or School of Action.
I do like action.
In the School of Acting Challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges.
Oh.
In the School of Action Challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end.
Okay.
Now, make your choice.
What is it? Pinball. Like this is actual pinball. Okay. They spend their budget to animate that. Oh my lord, what the fuck is this? Action. Oh, sorry. Acting or action? Honestly, I want to do acting. I just want to see how they do it. I think we know how the fucking action one works. I'm just saying, I think I'm pretty sure how I know how action works. Maybe we can do both.
Step onto the stage and move the judges with your heartfelt performance. The next cosmic star of Penacony could be you.
And I got the best character to use it. Perfect. We are ready.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you.
Okay.
There are 3 stages up ahead. On each, you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, The Watchmaker, and depict various stories from Penacony's era of pioneering. Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Oh, I wish you a successful performance.
Okay.
Also, a bit of trivia. The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to tears. It's like he wasn't even acting at all.
Argentine?
We are running out of time, so let's get this over with quickly.
That's like the only red hair character other than Himiko. But I doubt Himiko came here before. Smack. Can you just launch yourself out? Chess. Wait. Huh? Oh, this one. Do they both use the same fucking map? I assume so. They can't just, unless you can go both the area, which most
Just
likely
take a
makes
look
sense.
at this pair. Such star
Actually, no, the first one
quality.
makes sense.
Since you come as a pair, I'll prep a 2-person scene for you.
Okay.
You two, are you ready?
Dialogue judge.
Envision that you both, driven by the spirit of exploration,
Exploring.
are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time.
Wow.
But instead of lush lands, you find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation, far from the paradise the Watchmaker described. You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dreamscape, braving the cold wind, choking on the dust, and suddenly, a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path.
Okay.
Now, Miss Greyhair, what
We-
line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
We are both like fucking similar. Can we say that? Like, okay, I get it. They use silver to describe her, but if you tell me grey, I'm like, which fucking one? Great, I love living on the wild side. A brutish creature. Quick, let's run it over. What incarnation is this hellhole? The Watchmaker is a big fat liar. That's true.
Very good. Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic. Now, young lady, you will say...
This is great! I love living on the wild side!
Hey, that's my line. Oh, an
Very
option I can
good,
choose.
very intense. And then we cut to the story's next scene. You find a job mending the rails, but the days are long and your endurance can't keep up, and you finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert. Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the sky, wetting your lips and rousing your spirits. Now, Miss Greyhair,
Again.
what line
You need to
will best
differentiate
express
better.
your surprise at this moment?
We were never meant to succeed. Just let me die of thirst instead. Whoa wee! Penacony, my Penacony is truly abound with opportunity. Just kill me.
That's not right. That line doesn't sound very surprised.
I don't know. I feel like let's say pick surpriseness. Also, I don't think we can fail here.
But at this moment,
No.
your partner yet gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall,
thought that's the wrong answer.
blurring her vision, and she tragically says,
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
I'm very good at this.
"Fantastic! Both of you have an incredibly solid foundation in dialogue delivery.
Wow.
However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage. Up next, you'll be challenged with a body language test.
I hope these tests won't take too long.
You know what? I agree. I really hope it's not gonna take too long.
The depth of your dialogue delivery.
Okay, thank you. Also, what the fuck is this like fucking soundtrack? I'm like getting
Here,
delusional.
you two are required to skillfully utilize body language to portray the story context I've laid out for you. Picking up from where we left off, a heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart. You look to your companion, now completely devoid of fighting spirit, wanting to comfort her. At this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
Pat her head. Tell her dad joke, stand up and prepare to move out. Roll about in the sand. Pat.
You seriously think that would make someone laugh?
Yes. Fine. Why the chicken cross the road?
The test now is about body language. I don't think dialogue is allowed here.
I don't know. Involve. I feel like. You're not.
What? What?
Right answer.
Right answer.
Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose a laugh, rekindling hope in her heart. And so this girl...
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
Crazy. Almost
a
like
tug
you
at
keep
the
answering
heartstrings.
the option that I have.
continues to develop. The heavy rain leads you both to sense a business opportunity. So you start venturing into the umbrella industry.
Oh,
But just as the business begins to pick up, competitors start flooding the market with low-priced goods, squeezing your market share.
cause
You have no choice.
some sort of
Goods you
economic
stockpiled at high
terminology.
prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would you, who refuses to admit defeat, decide to do?
I don't know. Just die. Get on my knees and grovel. You slam the table and raise up. You think you're back down? Impossible. A dream chaser can be knocked down but never knocked out.
Fantastic.
So true.
But it's a pity your friend does not agree.
How dare
Seeing
she?
that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment. Is that okay?
I don't know, you tell me.
Of course! Absolutely! I was this close to tears. Both of you possess exceptional acting talent.
Whoa!
However, the true test is yet to come. You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
I'm just saying, if Firefly managed to get through this stage with her amazing acting and performance, I personally think I should just switch occupation, not occupation. I should like change my career path. Maybe acting isn't that so bad after all. What the fuck is that? There's a new enemy type. Hola.
Welcome to the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film
Once Upon a
Time in Dreams.
Crazy.
Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks. Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves. Many years later, their paths cross once more in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other because
I became a big shot, but she ended up destitute. I fell into poverty while she lived a normal life. I'm leading a long life, but she ended up destitute. This?
against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter, all converging at this very moment.
Very moment.
Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
Man, you're gonna see that here a lot.
Ever going to end? I know. Why don't you try that clockwork thing you used before?
I don't know, I feel like we're like one step. We're literally just one step away to ending. Wait, what? We didn't even try.
Your performance is far from satisfactory.
What? Am I crazy? I feel like we literally did nothing. Calm, angry, happy, sad. What the fuck is your mood currently? Are you angry? I know your thoughts. Dear God.
Cut!
Go, okay.
A mogul who went from rags to riches, treating a former companion with such disdain. It just makes my blood boil.
Oh, okay.
Huh? But we haven't even done anything. Is our imagination running wild again?
Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes the original. It's simply beautiful.
Did I just accidentally choose the right answer?
We have passed the test.
Man, I'm just
We gotta
that good
hurry
at
up.
this game.
Stellaron is at stake.
Ooh wee.
A mogul who went from rags to you path.
Okay, sure. No problemo. The fuck are you? I'm lazy to do that. Chess. There's always time for chess. Think. Bonk. Bonk. Fuck is that? Is that like a... Oh shit, this I'm like, isn't that like some sort of tape?
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun? Fun
Man, my
is more
fun
important
factor
than
is
success.
through the fucking
Look
roof.
at the time! You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
You'll find out eventually, but only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season,
Gunfire time.
sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time!
Okay.
You have the option to choose Gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or Time, where you'll face Clocky's
I
trial.
will go gunfire.
And now, make your choice.
I assume it's that one mini game. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that one mini game. No way, gunfire Hanu. That is no, it's not the mini game I'm thinking of. It's where I become Hanu. What the fuck is Clocky? Where I become Clocky? No, right? Is he doing the Clocky maze? The Clocky. Yeah, sure, go time trial.
Dear friends, welcome to the wonderful world created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting up ahead is the titular character from the beloved Clocky animation, Clocky!
No way, it's Clocky from
Said that
Clocky?
The Watchmaker dreamed up the idea of Clocky when he was just a boy. Back then, he was merely an apprentice in a clock shop. And one night, he dreamt that all the broken clocks started sprouting arms and legs.
Okay.
Like a skilled pilot, he steered them towards the right path.
This is the second time
As a
the
classic
narrator
figure who
and the
grew up with
subtitle
many,
just not
Clocky
match.
truly shaped a generation,
Like in this
solidifying
session.
the Watchmaker's pivotal role in popular culture. Contestants, may you have a wonderful time with Clocky.
The trial of time. I hope it won't waste too much of our time.
Smack. You guys okay? Oh, the chest. Wait!
Am I just a failed experiment?
That statue. Did it just speak?
Maybe? There's a lot of stuff.
Just a failed I'm just an expendable failure of a clock, aren't I?
Maybe. Hello, I'm like to play Dreamscape Ticker, so this stage is going us to cure this thing with a whole therapy session now. We got an urgent matter to attend. Can you please let us pass already?
Don't be naive, buddy. Failure isn't a sickness, it's a sin. And sins can't be cured.
Okay.
You guys are just like the other challengers. You want to enter my inner self? Then please be my guest. But you won't find anything worthwhile. I'm just a failed piece.
Okay. How am I supposed to yank this thing out?
See? I'm just empty inside.
I don't know, I feel like there's a Clocky there.
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Oh my god, it's Clocky from Clocky. Ah, the blood thickens.
Clocky?
Help.
I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like, right now, I could solve this problem with your big ticker pal, Tick-tock!
Take it off.
I can't believe it's actually Clocky. Why would you come and visit a failure of a clock like me for no reason?
You see, we're all clocks.
We're all
We're
clock.
family. I want to help you be happy. Tell your pal Clocky what's troubling you.
I came across a startling revelation yesterday. Apparently, Dreamscape Ticker isn't the same as Clocky at all. It's just a discarded prototype from Clocky's early development.
That's crazy.
Please, do
Just leave me be, Clocky. I just don't know how to face you. Because I'm just a failure. Oh dear. Seeing it like this is utterly heart-wrenching.
Is it though?
But fear not. We're here to help it rediscover the missing parts of its inner self and guide it out of despair.
Are we though?
I guess even troop members can experience existential crises.
Crises.
Don't worry, miss. I've already pinpointed its missing parts. Over here, my friends. Better use that hamster ball night speed.
Okay. Speed. 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 Ooh.
This must be one of the missing parts that Big Tigger needs. That's great. We're here. There's a missing part on the opposite side.
Okay. It's
But
been
how
a
do
while
we
since
get
we've
over
done
there?
this.
There's also a dream side left here by a Dreamweaver. We're running out of time. We'll have to use it if necessary.
I feel like we have to use it. Like, in general. We... What is control? Or that? Oh, you're not connected to heal. Why the fuck would I move that? Oh. Am I going the right way? Oh, too late to do that now. I mean, too late to return now. I'm the life of the party. Sure you are. Sure you are. Exit. Hey buddy. It's the door. Okay, so there is one here. Okay, I think I am in the right path. Pick it up. No, this is part 3. Where's part 2? Fuck! What the fuck? No, I need to do it all again. Is that TP spot? I can TP. The fuck is this place? Oh wait, what the fuck? How am I here?
Tick-tock! Do I hear...
Tweet! Help! Tweet!
Tweet.
This man's body is boiling hot! Tweet!
This is the first time we ever heard them speak.
There!
Am I crazy?
I can't take it anymore! Tweet!
Oh dear! It's an origami bird! What's it doing in Beyond Overcooked's tail?
Is that Clocky? Tweet! Please save me! Tweet! I'm being roasted alive!
Tweet.
A roasted bird? Oh! This is horrible! Let's save it! Quickly!
Roaster bird. Not losing.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
What's a gumball? What? I just got a jackpot. Okay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Fuck, every time in combat it's so loud. I just wish there's a separate like volume control
Time for a buzz.
and make it so that combat is not fucking ear piercing.
Can you find the answer? This is double speed.
Bang. They need to fix that speed issue for Sparkle. Or more like for from
That's
Zilla.
what I call a good day.
Yank.
Thank you guys. Tweet. I feel I'm about 70% cooked. Tweet.
That's pretty cook.
Goodness, you're okay. But why did you burrow yourself into that fella's tail?
Because that fella stole one of Mr. Big Ticker's pots. Tweet. I wanted to help retrieve it, but I accidentally got myself stuck in the oven. Tweet. Go ahead and get it, but be careful. It's hot. Tweet.
Really easy to accidentally launch yourself in the fucking.
An inner self fragment belonging to the Sweet Dreams troupe? This is just too surreal.
Is it though? What's the point of this fucking? What's the point of that? Just make it so that it's impossible to go back there. You make a one big loopy loop. Loopy loop. How did I even get here? Oh, because I was like around here, but somehow around there is enough to trigger the checkpoint. I guess. Now I need to return the kill. Hey, buddy.
We're back! As long as you have these, you'll be able to find closure. Tick-tock!
TikTok.
Wow! This sudden surge of joy!
It's working! Tick-tock!
TikTok.
Next, we just need to enter its emoscape, help connect its pathways,
Emoscape?
and then we're done!
Is that what they call it? TikTok. Ah. Okay, I remember this. I don't remember this. Okay, so very simple. You currently want to get that. Now you want to come down here. So we need to make it so that somehow this all align. Hold on. No. Here. How the fuck? How do I connect here? Like this. Does this matter? Oh, but I can't come here. Can you like fucking come out here first, come on here, come here, then so no, that means this one is. Can this one wait? Can this one be puffed there? Can you even be puffed there? Are you stuck? Oh, here can, right? Yeah, you can definitely go here. What the fuck is going on? Oh! Come on. There we go.
Oh, dear! What's going on in here? Your inner self is a mess!
I'm not qualified to be the real Clocky! Just give up, Clock!
No!
No.
This is unacceptable! You have to face your fears!
I'll have to use clockwork. Oh!
Success!
Fuck's sake. Okay, so it must be like this. Like this. Boom. Easy. It's just this one is such a fucking weird trip.
Oh, thank you, Clocky. If not for you, I'd never be able to connect with people like this. You helped me find myself again.
Okay.
No problem at all. As the guardian of Dreamville, it's what I'm here for. Tick-tock!
TikTok.
Oh, my friends, you still have other important things to do, right?
Yes.
Go forth, my friends. When the moment comes, all the Dream Tickers and I will cheer for you.
Yay.
It's all done! Victory's in sight! Let's head to the final stage.
Oh, books. Lonely Giant. I swear, if you say the fucking title one more time, I will strangle.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves. But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar.
Okay.
In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
Okay.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorch
I will
Sand
strangle
Festival's
someone.
third stage in the
Okay, move on. Oh, that's it. No choice. Cool. I love they make like a entire like interface of choice, but they only have this one section for it. Same as this. There's like this is different animation. Not the ending part. It's like when the launching part. There's a whole different animation for it. They have to render that 3 times in a row. Oh shit! You do have a choice. Arena 1, Arena 2. How the fuck should I know? I like number 2, I guess. Give me number 2. I swear, if this is all just an illusion of choice, I'm gonna lose it. Is that a red hair fellow? Oh my god.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Extraordinary? I thought they actually... Okay, hold on. They actually give us extra stuff, so...
Watch this.
Wow.
And battle.
Wow. Let's go! But the thing's gonna expire. My man came all the way back just so you don't have a fucking voice line. My man literally came back from the dead and have no voice line. Is this a bug? I feel like this is a bug. It used to happen, it actually happened during that one time in during the arrival of Penacony. Please wait, my beautiful ladies. By the glorious light of beauty, I never thought I would see you again in such turbulent time. Your kind faces are as spring gentle breeze, bringing solace to my scorched heart.
A night of beauty?
Gah? Gah? Yahi. I don't think so because their lips is not moving. Yahi. Hear ye. Don't fuck I say Yahi. The rosy glow of the beauty has rendered you speechless. What an honor. Upon hearing of the impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, in the cosmos unguarded by beauty, disorder prevailed. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini rabbit mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quad drive Interlion, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicament safe and sound. I then lead them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid things. Is this the beauty? It's dazzling. Could you please make a way? Saving the world? What righteous act of beauty? If that's the case, no, that won't do. The rule of the contest are scarce and inviolable, just like the beauty. What would be the noblest choice? Yes.
That's right. This magnificent dream is built upon the Stellaron and the countless sacrifices of many people.
Alright. Oh, to encounter deeds so vile they stir one's very soul. However, present day Penacony bear no mark of the Stellaron taint, and the family has always been renowned for spreading harmony. How can I be sure your will hold truth? You don't trust your dear friend? Forgive me, my dear friend. If you cannot profess infallible evidence, I must not yield, lest I dishonor the name of the Knight of Beauty. But if what you say is true, in the name of beauty, let us use this fated duel to test your matter. Though upon arrival, I was once mistaken for a towering silver armor fugitive with fiery red flame due to my lack of eloquence. It mattered not, for all these trials stem from the land of dream beauty. What matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. I, Argentine of the Knight of Beauty, am humbly requesting for a battle in the name of the code of chivalry with you both. If I am fortunate enough to emerge victorious, kindly grant me a passage on the crown of victory and recognize that Idria, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all. Okay, sure.
Bear witness.
Dear friend, please ready your...
The game is on.
I can't. Let's fast forward this. It is an odd
Don't mess
situation. Why am I fighting you?
Together as one.
Wow.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Wow.
Put forth all your might.
Ow. Okay, I'm gonna do this so that I can do this.
Can you find the answer?
Then I can do this.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Bam.
No matter.
Ow.
All things human creations.
Rise to the challenge.
It's funny that in the combat there is the actual voice.
Yin and yang.
That
Let's
makes
play
boost.
for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Come on, really? One off.
Behold this symbol of pure.
That's fine. You're gonna reset on the second phase. You're gonna reset on the second phase.
Don't mess with me.
You're gonna reset on the second phase.
Bear witness. To
This
our
combat.
You speak too fast.
This is double speed.
I cannot fucking
to the
tell what you're
challenge.
saying.
Let the duel commence.
Can I have
Oh, I could have done this
for a
first.
buzz?
No, it's fine. Barrier? Ew.
Rise, confess. Put forth all your might.
Yin and yang. Let's. Can you find the answer? I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of
Sea of
butterflies.
Illusion of the past. Ooh. That's pretty good. That's enough. I have a curiosity of the cause. I yield. I will say, take you quite a while to yield. Beautiful, beautiful. Truly a captain contest. It is through you that I realize to uphold the honor of Idria, I must further hone my skill. What a beautiful lesson indeed. Go forth, my dear friend, beautiful miss. The audition crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here gazing upon afar as you bask in the limelight, joining the audience in offering you the most heartfelt cheers and
We
applause.
don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty.
You know what I mean?
In
This
that
feel like
case,
randomly
let's make our
placed
way to
in.
the end.
Even the game
Penacony's
feel like this is
thronging
not
with
important
talent.
enough to have
we make
fucking
in
the
time.
voice actor of Argentine to come in for 2.2. Like, you can literally remove this entire section and I feel like the plot still remain the same. It's just, I guess, the only good thing here built is that we see where the Night of Beauty is, because it is odd that they invite everyone, like every people in every pub, but not one from the beauty. And also, I just realized we did a battle royale and we won. Huzzah. Cool. Can we like return back? No, I did not mean to yank. Oh, it's a champion, Chub. Congratulations, Chub. I tell you a secret, even the undeveloped race has never beat the champion. Raise my bro. I guess the strong bird or human really do recognize one another. And since I know you, that must mean I'm a pro buddy too, Chip. Goodbye. If you win the next competition, remember to share the moment with your friend Chub. Thanks. Oh, you just go back. Can you go back and choose the other option?
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorch Sand Festival champion!
Yes, I am Firefly.
We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival! Let's give a round of applause to our aspiring young guests!
Yay! Yay! Is that me? By me, I mean Trailblazer. I cannot fucking tell. I want to collect book.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival before entering the Grand Theater.
Right. I'm like, go on.
I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Radii. Where are my Stellar Jade? Exactly.
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure that. However, this reward is not a material one,
Boo.
but rather the opportunity for an open and
I don't want
honest
to be paid in
communication between
exposure.
us.
Boo.
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
What request did we ask again?
Just as expected.
I completely forgot. What the fuck did we
We
do?
acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does
Oh,
require
stopping the
change,
Charmony Festival or something?
but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy.
Okay.
Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
Ooh. Ooh. That is a good one to ask. Because both answer is both correct and wrong depending on how you want to frame it. And I like to and being on the fence is like also kind of like you're not taking any stances on this. I would like to be yeah, both. I cannot agree to both of these, like to the extreme. If it's like a mixture of balance, maybe, right? I'm more inclined on having the sweet dream paradise, but not to the extent where it need to absorb energy or like need to like fucking harvest their life in order to build upon it, right? If it's a thing bestowed by Harmony themselves to act naturally without any environmental, without any social harm, I think that's good. People can come in just to live a life that they might not able to have. It's just that currently the way they imbue it is through like a source called the Stellarron, and that not that ideal to look upon. But I do want to hear what they say when I say this. But it's not like truly what
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
I get.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellarron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellarron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of path you can take. I'm just saying that I feel like there's a lot of path you can take. Okay. You know what? Now that we're actually in.
You mean to say
back in.
that for the longest time there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Okay. Now that we're back into the fucking meat of the story, time to strap myself in. Whew. What's going on? There is a Miss Gonjo who you would use the Charmony Festival that I bequeath as a tool to realize their ambition. Use the Charmony Festival, okay?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellarron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The
Man, you sound so shocked.
maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellarron, This individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
John. One of
I'd
the John.
like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
John Doe.
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
I'm so astonished.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies.
I don't.
But the
I
current
disagree.
circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Yeah. Go at him, Grandpa.
Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
What?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Robin.
It's currently Saturday.
I've
Actually,
watched
no,
you
it is
two
Sunday.
grow up
Shit, you're right.
and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates.
Okay.
I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call.
Okay.
Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I feel like...
I will do as you command.
I don't know, I feel like...
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth,
some sort of loophole.
and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly
Are
dispelled?
we sure the whole bestow their power
I
onto
will
this
do as you command.
works?
May
I
thy
assume like
will
the
be
Dream
carried
Master
out
is like a higher
just
entity
as it is in the heavens.
compared to you both,
Oh,
but
triple-faced soul.
I don't know.
Please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Wow.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood? Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
I mean, you have to say which god first.
Do you love your god as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Naturally.
Man, you guys are suck at asking question.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Naturally.
Never.
No. I would
Have
say
you ever
naturally.
been
I was not paying
inordinate with your
attention to
asks
the
of the
question.
god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question.
Who this god?
Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
Hey yo.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
Like seriously, who your
I
god?
have
Man?
another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws.
Oh shit.
The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony.
Yeah, but which harmony? Like how many?
Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this if not for the Great One?
Also, you're not really part of the family. I think you're just the manager of the family.
Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang.
Man, Mr. Yang is like out there smacking them with a history book.
Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
Can't he clone himself?
So this is how it is.
I feel like he have ability to clone himself.
For the sake of our grand cause Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
Oh, rest, I do love the rest.
What?
We love resting.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
Such a pity.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
Can you do a quick refresher on what the fuck is the Order again?
Mr. Yang and Miss Robin.
Like a crash course?
Don't worry. I
Who
just
you
gave
ordering?
them some time alone to ponder their fates.
Fating?
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Oh, so Order is like,
Should
we hate the
need
Order.
to stand
Me and my
against
homie
the
hate the
nameless,
Order, eh?
It would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone and have been widely observed.
Give Mr. Yang back to us now.
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
Now.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
Yeah, Himiko, use your out.
Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands.
Just orbital
and just
fucking
as the family has always
laser them.
proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape.
Okay.
Least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we...
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon?
I just completely click.
Natural selection.
That is the power to put an end on this fast.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
Wait, Order died? Wait, was Order the one that was being absorbed by Harmony? So now they say, yo, fuck Harmony, we do Order now. Can you kick me out so I can open up the data bank?
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly.
Candid.
I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means.
Man, you are so peaceful right now.
I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Okay. Actual fucking recap. Let's go.
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world.
You.
The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
You imprison us? That's crazy.
That means...
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process.
Tuning?
Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so she should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here.
Oh, so... Wait. You
From this
forced
point
us
on,
to enter your
you will witness
thing?
the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you.
Okay. Dozo.
I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird.
Yep.
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in.
Okay.
Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own.
So far, so good?
That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild.
The fucking bird noise is too
The
loud.
tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
To think what they think. Hey, Marge.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
Okay. Good answer, good answer.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him.
More like a survey,
Back to
honestly.
the question. I would personally
Man, I
choose
wonder what
to
all
build
those
a
three
little
people will
Charmony
choose.
dove a cage. No special reason.
No
I
special
do think
reason.
that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
What about you, Firefly? I think this should personally resonate to her, as she also is basically using contraption just to keep her alive.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
Wow, good answer, good answer. Well, can I have a phone call? Can I have a phone a friend? No, there's an empty void down here. I personally think, I mean they all say it already. It's just no-brainer of a. There's literally no, like on this current stage, there's no upside of why you want to build nests on the spot, right? Like, what's the beneficial upside? Freedom for the bird? Do bird even know freedom at that time? Right? I guess it also need to depend on how when they say build a cage, what kind of cage? I assume it's like one of those big yellow cylinder thing, similar to in Robin's splash art. I think those are fine, maybe. And I assume like they're not just gonna trap them in the cage, whatever. They probably let them out around the house. But leaving it out, the only upside is like, oh, freedom. Maybe they develop their wild instinct better, survive in the wild better. I'm like, sure. But as if you really truly care, would you though? Actually, now that I think about it, Like, I think it's just like if you have to weigh the pro and con, it really is just better for this.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice. We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky. I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground, unable to grasp the direction of the air currents. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death. I deeply regret the choices we made. Next, let us head to the second decision. This time, it's the story of a dream chaser. This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance.
Okay, I'm gonna touch a bit back on the previous one. Is that you know what? I knew they were trying to spin it as that. I knew they were gonna spin it like, we should not have built a cage, we'll let them out. But it's like, if you let them out, will you have even guarantee for it to fly in the first place? Will you guarantee that you can survive the immediate next day when you build a nest? Like, we can always say, oh, we should have done this, we should do that, right? Should have done that. But we don't know if that action could actually lead to a different outcome, right? Does that action actually create a butterfly effect, or just all connected into one, right? So it's like, it's more on like, how do you view like fate or the whole travel, fucking like whole butterfly effect. It's like, if you really do change your choice, would it matter, right? Maybe it matter for that immediate moment, but in the end, if you're gonna release it, you won't know the fate of the bird, so it could be even worse than what happened earlier, right? I still think, if I were to witness that, I don't think I would say that, darn it, why the fuck I built that cage, right? I would say, why the fuck we release so early into I have the bird attempting to fly in an unsafe environment. I feel like that is probably the actual point where you should understand, like, this is where we fucked up, not the whole building the cage or not building the cage part, right? But I digress, I digress. Move on.
It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it.
Glimpse.
He was a dream chaser. And an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world.
I think this one you just fucked up.
I did not anticipate
Let's be honest.
that what
This
I
one is just
thought
on you.
was a kind gesture would later lead to dire
No, that
consequences.
one, I don't think anyone agree that you did a kind gesture. Like,
I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice.
that is just who. I want to see how you're gonna frame this.
I did, and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit.
Nope.
So that the Dream
Oh,
Chaser may live
all.
peacefully and realize his wishes.
No, that's fucking
Or will
crazy.
you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels, until his inevitable
This
judgment
is not even a
arrives?
fucking choice.
I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
Wow, tragedy. Okay, how's everyone day been doing? Starting with you, Miach. I'll judge each of you.
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony. But that guy in the story, I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all.
You know what?
He sold his
Let's
kids
go.
to chase a dream. Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
Good one,
That
good.
thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Man, Marge, you are so wise. You big brain.
A dream chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
Himiko, you know what? You would think like Himiko would like personally guide this person, right? Unlike whatever Sunday did, say, yes, you are being forgiven, now go, right? At least Himiko have like an attempt to try to help out.
This
like,
question,
internally.
surely it has some connection to the baby bird story.
I don't
And
see
this
it.
connection is precisely the breakthrough Sunday aims to use to persuade us.
I don't fucking see it, to be fair.
I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
Firefly, we are breaking up. Firefly, we are breaking up this instant. You are crazy people. You are just fucking crazy people. It's not a choice. It's just like what, like if you think the other choice, right? Let's say you forgive, right? You forgive this fella, sure. He say like, I will do it as you do. Well, I will reform, yada yada. But the action has been did. The action has been done. if we change the subject, you know, we just change the subject, change the condition. Let's say this guy came up saying, yo, I might accidentally murder someone just to come to Penacony. And then what, you one Sunday say, no biggie, I will stop the bloodhound chasing you. You can repent, right? It's like, what? You did the deed. You did you did the bad thing. Like you can't just say forgive me, right? Like the children probably have like some sort of like insane trauma after experiencing that. You're also like promoting the whole slave market thingy. Like why the fuck is there still slavery here? And it's like you're low key just straight up condoning this kind of activity because like, oh, as long as I can pay it back, all's well's right. Like no.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome.
No.
Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic.
Yeah, no shit. That's the deal. You
say he never gets caught.
You did bad, so you're gonna be
die
bad.
From delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream. Should he be apprehended? Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye?
No.
The answer is a definitive no.
Good.
They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand.
I don't think they wouldn't even thought about the consequences.
As to your choice,
because they're not gonna think in the first place.
I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision. And the story this time is my own.
Boo. No one like your story.
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master. And as per his wish, we had a private conversation.
At that time?
What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister. The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels, nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
No.
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
Triviality.
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
The good cousin of Yarido 6.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
That's stalking.
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination.
Okay.
To spread the word of the harmony.
Okay.
And to save the lives of that planet.
Okay.
She personally made for the front lines. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
I don't know about the healing with the song part. Maybe she does have that
If
ability.
the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital.
Ooh.
By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to let her back as soon as possible.
That's like, oh.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood.
Okay, so far I don't see any decision needing to be
you
made.
understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
She does? Wait, hold on, she does?
This happened? Miss Robin.
Hold on, okay, can you like kick me back
It's
so
all
I
in
need
the
to see?
past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking.
I wish for the wish.
Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences.
Like the other one have consequences?
Because this is merely a figment of imagination.
Oh, no way.
A nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did,
Okay, tell me what you did.
would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Okay. What about you, Mudge? You've been correct 2 out of 2 times.
Can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
Come on, you can't back out now. You fucking can't do that. Also, it's right there, right numb there, straight through there. But won't that go through your windpipe? I guess windpipe is not a vital artery, vital like component. Can you repair windpipe? I assume so.
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them, fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me, but I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled,
Then
you
all
should
of them not
find the
gonna answer
answer
this.
from your own experiences. With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm behind you.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
You're just completely off track. You're just a different side now. Okay, this one have some sort of debate, right? This one, compared to the previous one, have reason. Pretty clear reason. I also say stopping makes sense. You just don't want the fella to go in any more harm, and just make them into a very put them in a very safe
And on top with
condition
Imagine underneath.
of environment.
Second to last line.
Shut the fuck up. But that's kind of fucked up, don't you think? if we treat like Aeon to like religion, it's like saying, you shall not follow this religion no more because you'll put yourself in danger. I guess if that is like actually the scenario, have any religion just put themselves in danger? I guess if there's a religion war, that's the case, but that is like very. At that point, you're just participating in the war itself, not really have to deal whether you should follow it or not. But she's doing the thing that she's doing is because she's want to help people, right? And you're saying, let's not help people. Let's not have a field medic, right? Let's say field medic is a bad thing. Everyone will go in to just be as it is, right? We don't need like outside support. We don't need someone to be like a inspiring leader or a voice of hope to have them continue living, right? Like again, like how Himiko has phrased it. Everything we do can involve risk, but if you don't do anything that involves risk, you won't do anything at all, and that means you just might as well be like in a vegetable state, right? Because everything have some sort of risk. Some is risk bigger, but the reward is bigger also. High risk, high reward. So why wouldn't one just say, hey, it's risky, sure, you might die, sure, but if it can save many more people, some might say that's worth the risk, right? I don't know. I think this is a pretty standard decision to make.
I see.
Do you see though?
I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the Harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the Order, where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all.
Why are you whispering?
We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
I agree. A certain aspect of what he's saying.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
It's just that your implementation is kind of shit though.
Good question.
It's like, good idea,
Human
good
consciousness
taste,
is
terrible
fundamentally an
execution.
illusion. A cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison. A place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example.
Okay.
As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds.
Okay.
During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls.
Okay.
It is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime.
Okay.
From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third,
Wait, is
and
that the
indeed
whole
an
reason why you have a
infinite
fucking name
procession
called
of
Sunday?
Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal,
I don't know.
peaceful days.
I think you suddenly bring your own fucking ego into
Unless
this, man.
Every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana.
Pagana.
Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
Surely.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
Again, theory. Like, can you make this practically feasible?
What is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this
I don't think that's
paradise is to
minute.
be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
So it's either one suffering for all,
Which means that this so-called
Of-
paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending.
I don't know about
Flesh,
transcending.
blood,
I'll be honest.
sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
Fucking yo, just.
But
I mean,
in
really
this
just say
supposed bliss,
transcend.
people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all. even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak?
That is true. I didn't thought of
Because
it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Firefly will fuck you up.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer.
Naturally.
We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
We love choices. Okay, no choice for me then. Not long ago. Some time ago.
What is this place?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know. But I feel a sense of deja vu.
I've been this
What
place
is this
before.
place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to
I
the
realize they
Astral
don't put
Express
accent on
by
their
a nameless. But weirdly,
character.
when we entered it, it was
Don't deja vu have like that
completely
weird
empty.
thing on top of the E?
Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know
Bellboy.
Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles. But if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
Because reason.
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch.
Oh shit, it
Since
is because
Misha
reason.
feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
This place feel a bit nostalgic. Oh no.
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us.
Ah.
We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose?
I didn't thought. I thought this place is like
Do
easily
you
accessible.
have any idea, Misha?
I guess... maybe this way?
Wait, isn't this place where we do the fucking drinks and drinking minigame? Drinking minigame, I guess not this fucking map, I guess. Oh, it's this map. I mean this particular map?
I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.
Also, I want to say something that I completely forgot. I like you stop the moment I stop also. Fuck, what's the previous scene ending again? Tell Sunday the choice, right? I swear, stop. The whole thingy about the dreamscape, bringing the escape. Firefly did bring out a good point that I actually never thought of. It's just that the people should have the choice whether they want it. Sunday say like everyone should be in the dreamscape, and that didn't occur to me that that's what he wanted. And now when I know that, I'm like, that's not good at all. So if people that is quote unquote weak that wanted to live in the dreamscape. Let them be. People who just want to experience certain part but don't want to forever live there, let them be. People who don't even want to touch this thing, let them be. I feel like that's the perfect answer for most stuff, right? I feel like you can use that scenario for nearly everything and that will almost work. Almost. Anyways.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first try?
Fuck am I?
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before and even lived here for a while. If I
Misha, are you
remember
Mikhail
correctly,
in
there
like
should be
spiritual
a
form?
fireplace down that hallway. Claudia
It's like
and I
you're the
used
ghost
to
of
sit
Mikhail
by the fire,
absorbed in this form.
listening to the crackling of firewood. And the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This could be a case of amnesia. Don't worry,
classic
Misha.
case of amnesia.
It's common
Strike
for
again.
everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished.
Hello.
They're just lying in the depths of your
Welcome.
mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Okay. This is a big room just for one small
Mikhail,
fire pit.
That's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
I don't know, maybe
Mikhail
something's...
is Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
Huh?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence.
I'm still sticking my
Could you
theory.
tell us more
Also, I
about
realized
your
that you and
grandpa,
Mikhail
Mikhail?
wear the similar clothing.
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels.
So he's on a travel.
He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Haley and Elise, both renowned seafarers.
Haley and Elise.
Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence?
Or you replace the sea part
So
with the
where is
space
your
part,
grandpa now?
and now he's a space traveler.
He went off on a new
Boom.
journey. And it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clonky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
So you need to keep yourself safe too. Okay, Mikhail? I promise you.
TikTok.
This is something very important. TikTok. Oh, this room. I know this room.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Have they ever established why the fuck we have Origami Bird
It's a
until
member
now?
of the Compass crew. just like Clocky and Miss
Who?
Mirror. And there's more than
Who the
just
fuck's Miss
one
Mirror?
origami bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same.
Holy shit,
They
this is
follow
all
Miss
just...
Mirror's orders,
We're in
handle
Mikhail...
all sorts of jobs on
By
the ship.
Mikhail, I mean we're
They're
in
the
Misha
best
mind.
sailors.
Ho! The reason why we didn't see Mikhail Dream Bubble is because we are already in a dream in Mikhail. The rift is literally is like the whole imagination that's made up by Mikhail. And who is Mikhail? Is Misha. So Misha dreamt this, and hence we are now in Misha mind. That's all I get. That's all I got.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The compass is a ship bound for the new world. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
Okay.
That's a great story.
Love the story.
But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the
We are
case.
losing Misha. Misha is losing it.
I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the new world in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
Misha,
I think
don't
hear the
go
sound
crazy
of
on us.
water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
Oh shit, Misha is a pirate. We still haven't gotten a pirate character yet.
Look, there it is.
Misha is a whale.
The water resembles a precious jewel embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
The reason why Misha is using all this sea reference is because in the trail, the Astral Express parlor car, we have a whale on top of the ceiling, and I think like whale is a very big representation for the Astral Express. So by that logic, Mikhail, being one of the nameless, had just instinctively think the space travel is just how you travel like sea, and hence, boom, propagate to Misha, bam, here we are.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Man, I'm so good with this.
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house.
This particular fountain.
He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Do you know? Don't sigh or you'll start getting grey hair. Your hair is almost grey at this point.
Hey, don't tease. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Okay, Grandpa.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him. And he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry.
The space. Think
I
about
don't
it.
know,
Think about it.
but
Let it. Let
the
it
memories
simmer.
keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps.
I wish to share your burden.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
We're going to the opposite side,
This
right?
is something very important.
No, we should turn left here.
Okay. I wish to share your burden.
Uh-huh. Something
Can you
feels
take me with you?
different about this place.
Wait.
This is it.
I want to go to.
I remember this corridor. Up ahead is Grandpa's study.
All right.
It was in that room.
Will you
when
come
I
back?
Saw him the last time.
Okay, this slightly is eerie. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on here?
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here! Huh. Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world.
Every corner.
He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the
Embark
gravity
into
in
a
his expression.
trailblaze journey.
It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
Is it TikTok?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky,
Oh.
an ocean of stars.
Oh.
He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping.
Man.
He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
Uh-huh.
A train? Could it be?
No fucking way.
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure.
Oh, the time stop
Appearing
machine.
in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me
Wait the
He
fucking
said,
second!
as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard
Isn't that a ticket pass?
the distant sound of a train whistle.
Wait, was that always
echoing
there?
throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha. And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
I'm not crazy, right? Where the fuck is yours? Where the fuck is yours? Where the fuck you put yours? Here. Oh, yours is kind of big. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? You actually have those the entire time? Right? I'm not crazy. It's a slightly bit different. I don't remember any other character. And it's not like particularly for Penacony only, right? Where Gallagher, I don't Gallagher have one. Took me so long to realize that. Find the end, we still arrive in New World. Will this text actually appear in... Oh, I thought I can take a photo.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Hey, the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
I'll be honest, I don't remember where the fuck I got
Looks
that
like
from.
we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
I'll be honest, I don't know where the fuck that thing came from. It just pop out of thin air. Oink. We arrived, we overcome so many challenges. We lost our way so many times. Let's continue still. Not even the sea can stop us. I can't forgo. Yoink.
This is it. This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair clockworking gears out of my fondness for precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Too bad. Too bad.
Marge, do you remember when she mentioned the clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Because we are in
like
Misha Brain Night now.
Express has a childlike spirit.
And so Misha
The answer
naturally
lies
have
in the Astral
access to
Express.
Clocky.
Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this Clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Maybe my understanding is a bit off, but...
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message, left by someone for the nameless.
Oh!
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March.
I swear,
Now take a moment to recall.
I swear, March and like... Who was with us at the time? March and Vel seen Clocky before, and they never reacted to it. Was that crazy?
Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
Ain't no way.
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...?
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system, adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure, a name that carried their hopes.
You're John.
Mikhail Char Legwork, or simply Misha.
Oh my god. I predicted it like 10 minutes ago. It's not impressive, but damn, that 10 minutes, I feel superior.
If you prefer, you can call me by...
Wait, hold on. Mikhail Chan Legwork.
By a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
Oh my god, you make watch. That's fucking crazy.
You're the Watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Pretty standard stuff, I'll say.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
I object. I want to witness the legacy.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's unanimous.
Yeah, baby.
Then let's proceed together to the end of this dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Yo, that
100% great.
fucks. I'm sorry. That is cool. That I like that part. Can I say I like that part? I like that part. I like this part. This entire part, wowie is. I don't know why I'm actually tearing up. It's a really good part. I don't know how to even phrase it or say a reason why. It's just I just like it. Yeah, I just want to continue and hear where this leads.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train, and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
I see. This place reminds you of home.
The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory, and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes, I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Astana. We'll organize a festival
using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy. And the Watchmaker is just a nameless.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
It's way too late at night for this shit, man. Oh my god.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, It's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Yo, that's actually a very good splash art. I was slightly worried that they're not gonna encompass how they do it in the Bellabot one, where they showcase all the companion you met along the way, but you actually do see them. Akron, Man, I cannot speak anymore. Aventurine Sparkle. That is a Firefly. I cannot see this. This is way too dark. My screen's way too small. Oh, that's Black Swan. We also have Robin and Gallagher. Ooh, new path. I do not have a fucking light cone for you, man. You can use trial. Oh, you can trial? Sure, let's do that. Was there a trial for... Hello, thank you, welcome. Currently not in a very bad time to being witness. Increase the break effect of all ally. Cause additional break damage when ally attack enemy that are weakness broken. Oh my. I do wonder how you're going to throw ahead, but yeah, you do just throw ahead.
Please stay tuned.
Whoa.
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
Very simple, I would say.
Please stay tuned. We need a strategy.
Imaginary. I like how they just completely butcher Yukong. Deal minor imaginary damage to a single target. Deal minor imaginary damage to a single target with 5 bounces in total, so like shampoo. Grant all ally the backup dancer effect. Ally with backup dancer have their break effect increased and additionally deal super break damage one time when they attack enemy target that are weakness broken. Regenerate energy when the enemy target weakness is broken. At the start of battle, increase all ally break effect. Okay, so basically a full break.
Time to test our rapport.
It's time to test your what? I'll be honest, the normal attack is just cooler. You're just holding out the head.
It's my turn.
Enemy targets detected.
I like you're just holding the head now.
Dreams do come true.
Oh,
Commencing support.
that's neat. I thought it'd be identical to shampoo, like just hit someone and then just let it bounce.
This, that, and...
What's your thing does again? Oh my god. Yeah, great.
I can't spend my wingspan waiting.
Let me. It's just a buff, right? I guess I can wait for your buff actually. Ow. Okay, so let's see.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
That's an odd one. How maybe it's because it's new, but I don't have that immediate wowness, right? It doesn't like surprise me with anything so far.
Don't miss the best timing for an attack. Let's improvise.
Maybe over time I'll get used to it, and I think it's actually pretty good.
struck. We
But
have
so
the
far,
upper hand. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old
I need
counterattack.
to see it multiple times to actually put my gauge on it. Also, I should be. Hold on.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Super break.
It's time.
So everyone's gonna be
By the
able to
order
get
of
super break.
execute the Marastruck!
Shit! Oh wow! What the fuck? Okay, cool. Thank you very much. No, I don't have to switch yet. I don't have your light code. What the fuck do I put for you light code? I think I need to get the new one. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, so let me quickly go through this. I don't want to spend the whole time doing here. That immediately regen. There's a talent where enemy is broken. Okay. Do a single target and deal 4 times. Okay. Grant all allied Omega players for 3 turns. This is reduced by 1 allied way to regular. Toughness reduction of the attack will code. Oh shit, that is super good for Sui Yi, because Sui Yi will be Omega Brock, so the extra toughness. Runmei is also broken, no? So it's like Runmei, Sui Yi can make a Sui Yi hyper carry Runmei. What the fuck you call this? Imaginary Trailblazer? I feel like that's way too long. How many Trailblazer? And then who else for the, I guess another support. And then what do you have? This one just increase the break effect. When the number of enemy on the field is 5 or more, triggered by that means if the less enemy there is, the more power you do. Oh, that's actually kinda neat. Delay the enemy target by 30% when allied break enemy. Oh, this can delay quite a lot with Runmei also. When using skill, additionally increase the toughness reduction of the first instant of damage by 100%. Okay. Eidolon. Immediately recover 1 skill point. When the battle starts, the trigger energy increased by 25. Okay. Increase the break effect of all that, like equals 15% of Trailblazer break effect. Yo, you actually don't need to you don't need to build Runmei that high that anymore. You just put in Harmony Trailblazer and you're just gonna get max Runmei effect. Oh, increase by 2. That's pretty alright. How many Trailblazer is definitely, I can definitely see the appeal of it. I can definitely see the appeal of it, but for now I have to use for you for now because I do not have any way to up you. Okay.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, in all fairness.
All fairness indeed.
Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Most likely.
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
I flex on him too hard with my pig swag. No, what the fuck is that? That's horrible. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you're right. We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
I'll see you in the next patch.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards.
Who is that again?
Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them.
You called Alio Destiny Slave?
Because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams.
1.
3 times? This can't be serious.
1.
Right?
Am I crazy? There's only 1, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well,
It's one of those dumb
my
situations
efforts will provide crucial support for you.
where you're just gonna go meet
Only
Akron. Not
by
Akron.
achieving
Yeah, you're gonna meet
victory in this
Akron
battle
to meet
can we secure
Aventurine.
a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
You die.
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Thank you. Oh fuck. I'll be honest, I was thinking not gonna have a fight this time around.
Scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun, then whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame.
Fucking hell, why are you naked?
You may we meet again
in reality.
Bye, Firefly.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Yippee.
Land of the dreams.
Penacony.
Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Meanwhile,
that's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, Then I'll be joining you soon, you old fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
I'm sorry, what? What?
It's warm here, isn't it?
Bro, like, give me a break.
We're lucky to have found shelter from the rain.
Like, I have to stop. You can't just let me keep going forever.
Desolate place.
I need to sleep.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavili's.
Bold choice.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
Wait a second.
She became stagnant water.
Okay, not. Okay. Wait,
Well,
hold. No, can't be.
Condolences.
Imagine you just fucking March 7. That'll be
Condolences.
fucking wow.
I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm.
I say this before.
I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
Ooh.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Have you heard of a planet named
Let me
Biaris
out. Let
Gamandros
me out.
on Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems. Half an Amber era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biaris Gamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the Ancient Swarm disaster?
Man, we're bringing
Tazeron,
everyone
the
in here.
propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe. And it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum, and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Oh, that's what their name is, Anna.
Forcaroni. So
Holy
you're saying that the
Forcaroni.
2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
This is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Asdana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the
Oh yeah, that
jade
thing happened.
abacus of allying oath?
Exactly. The assistance from the lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
Honestly, Duncan, that's...
I have considered it thoroughly.
No,
My companions are... They're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Do we actually need them? I'm just saying, I feel like we might be getting... we might be fine. We might be gotten it under control. 3 system, I swear, if it's still a fucking whole ass cutscene.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
Man, you suck at singing. Boo. Boo.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
Boo some more. Boo.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Ooh.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
To the end? I mean, we already know which one, right?
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master.
Master.
Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family
have dreamed of this moment too many times.
I refuse to believe the number didn't change throughout the whole session. I'm just saying. I feel like one person probably just trip and gone. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, look, I just say one person will trip and gone, and now we have one less now.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Please.
This is the interior
thank
of
God.
the Penacony Grand Theater.
I can see myself walking.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Look like the Charmony Festival was flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets. Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Do they even have a box office?
Let's explore around.
Exploring.
Be
Thank
careful,
God.
everyone.
Please, let me be free. Oh. Oh, head. Oh my god, it's been so long that it's a fucking new day. It's been so long that it's a fucking new day. Produce jackpot. Use regular harmony to defeat an elite enemy. Cool. Inherit the Watchmaker legacy. Defeat Penacony Custodian of Justice. Oh, that's the old one. Tread the path of harmony. Who we? Who we? We who? We fucking who? Oh shit! That's a race side mission. How much power I have? I have enough for a fucking. Okay, I have enough. I can go do this, but I'll just claim this. Take my share and leave. Yeah. 2.2 story. Yippee! It's fun. It's okay. Let's okay. I'll do my final remark. It's nearly 5 a.m. If people are wondering why the fuck I sound dead, because it's fucking nearly 5 a.m. and I was so wanting to end it so much sooner. The whole sequence with Misha or Mikhail is, I don't know, it's just beautifully done, right? Especially when we are leading up to the review, and Mikhail personally handed off saying that we'll get a watch and the hat to carry along the legacy, and we also hear the life journey Mikhail have through his young
Server's still not open.
to the end. Shut up, fucking. Till his end. It's just, it really just kill me, right? Like I was sniffling through the whole fucking sequence, and then the whole sequence with fucking what's the fellow name again? the whole sequence with Sunday, Sunday wanted to fight us. I think that's pretty okay. Gallagher, Gallagher being talking to Mikhail was a bit odd. It almost feel like he also disappeared. Right? It almost feel like he also just straight up disappeared. And also, I think Misha is our first character that canonically died. Like just dead. Like the first playable character that actually died and never to return again. I guess I mean technically it's only Mikhail died, but Misha is just an embodiment of Mikhail childhood present. So technically Misha could continue as a character, but I think we can just say Mikhail is dead like that. Just I think that's a very safe statement. Very safe statement to say. And then the whole sequence with Acheron, I don't know why suddenly Acheron have to interject with her story. I do like that part though. I do like the typical like she fearing the loss of the eventual loss of her memory and loss to herself, and his devotion to actually fucking kill Nihility because she doesn't want to be part of their path anymore. And that bit I like. That bit fucking it's fine. Then the whole sequence with Dang Hen trying to call the fucking thing, I'm like, I mean that's a bit extra. Are you gonna return or are you gone now? Yep, you are gone. Fuck, I wanted to talk to you a bit more. No, you can't just say departed. Fuck, you can't just say departed. That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. You're departed, is fine. Ah, fuck me. Why did I not? Fuck, I didn't. No, I should talk to them more. Why are you here? I don't think you're normally here.
How quaint. A space so meticulously curated just for my refined tastes. I suppose it might do for moments of reflection. Perhaps the best part is that even with so many present, there's a delightful scarcity of simpletons.
Okay.
That was a compliment. As a nameless who's always on the road, constantly meeting with various characters, don't these encounters become wearisome?
No, it's become sad.
It's no small feat. The average person is easily swayed by their environment, after all.
Okay, have fun.
Go ahead and try. With this mask on, I intend to keep the world at bay.
Okay. Thank you for your tangent. So the whole time you're here is just so you can give me that tangent. Fuck, I missed out. Fuck, let me insert my song. Oh my god, it's like 10,000 new song. Fuck. I have to stop. I have to stop. Tomorrow we can finish it off by fighting the... I assume we're gonna finish off tomorrow. Man, now I'm sad. I guess I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye yo.
快挙の剣